9 things that today's 30-year-olds are much better at than we were. 1. Healthy lifestyle. Young adults today are spending more on healthcare. They are eating healthier and exercising more. They mostly drink clo or non-alcoholic beverages. In 2003, 35% of young adults in the U.S. smoked cigarettes. Now the rate has dropped to 12%. Older people rarely address their mental issues. Millennials view therapy as a way to improve themselves. 2. Saving on rent. Half of young adults moved to their childhood homes in 2020. They don't have to pay rent while living at home. Some of them are saving money for their own place. Others spend money on vacations and concerts. They also can support their parents more. 3. Education. Around 40% of young adults have a bachelor's degree or higher. 10% more women get education today than in 2001. Previous generations only got their degrees in their 30s. Millennials get their first degree by their mid-20s. They have more time to develop their professional skills. 4. Pets. Most pet owners are young adults. Most of them don't have families of their own. Millennials treat animals like their children. On average, they spend $679 on their pets annually. Some of them are willing to take on a second job to afford treatment. Millennials are more willing to deal with young pets. They also spend energy on homeless animals. 5. Marriage. In 1990, 2/3 of people above 25 were married. Now the share is less than 50%. Couples tend to live together longer without marrying. Family is seen as a financial risk. Young adults don't consider marriage earlier than at 35. They want stability for their children. Some of them are hesitant to have kids at all. Half of early marriages in the U.S. last about 8 years. People who marry in their 30s are less likely to divorce. 6. Charity. Young adults are more invested in philanthropy. They mobilize rapidly to support causes they believe in. In 2021, fire destroyed the offices of the Pet Alliance in Orlando. News coverage reached thousands on social media. The organization typically had 10,000 donors per year. In 7 days, they had more than 12,000 donors. 7. Independent thinking. Young adults question society more. 61% of millennials get their news online. The same number of boomers rely on TV only. Millennials also have more platforms to share their opinions. Young adults rely less on politicians. 44% of voters don't identify with Republicans or Democrats. 8. Tolerance. 70% of young adults support gay marriage. 10% identify as part of the LGBT community. They're less afraid to come out to their peers. Millennials are also more open about intimacy. 9. Change. In 2020, young adults easily switched to remote working. Their generation grew up with developing technology. They learned to master new processes quickly. Millennials change their jobs 3 times more often than older generations. Do you think they'll build a better world?